came to America when I was a teenager. We try to blend in to the American culture so much that we forget where we came from. Until now that we're older, we can look back and say, oh my gosh, here's all the thing that we went through as a community, as a culture for so long. It's an opportunity for us to show our younger generation what their cultures is like.
The mission of Washington State Parks and Recreation Commission is to connect all Washingtonians to their natural and cultural heritage. One way to do that is to present all the different folk groups that are part of the greater fabric of Washington State in programs in the parks.
In Cambodia, to be able to be a great dancer, you have to start it really young. The type of dance they perform are meant to be performed in the Royal Palace. We don't have that barrier anymore. And to see that and say, wow, this is what the king saw. I can see the same thing now. So it's quite an honor to be present, to be in a place where you can take it all in and realize, wow, geez, we're all equal.
My next piece is called Advice to Female Deckhands. You will be the cook. In addition to wheel watches, working on deck, unloading fish, fueling up, filling fresh water, mending nets, grocery shopping whenever you come to town, you will also prepare 3 meals a day, 2 hearty snacks to go with coffee.
I went away to graduate school to become a writer. And at that point, I'd been fishing for, 12 or 13 years. And I didn't really think I was going to write about fishing. And then those stories just started surfacing. And I realized that I was housing this amazing story about being a woman on fishing boats. And it just started coming out.
As a woman and cook, you will be expected to have a special bond with the skipper's daughter. And you will. Have art supplies and a shoebox in the galley, a drawing tablet under a cushion. Collect starfish, decorator crab, and spiny lump suckers in a deck bucket.
For me, a lot of it is connecting with women who have worked in the world in, unconventional roles. A lot of times at the end of a reading, a woman will come up and say, yeah, I was a truck driver, and that happened to me. So I totally get what you're talking about.
Everyone has a connection to folk and traditional arts, beginning with family traditions. In sharing those kinds of things with another group, you start to recognize your commonalities.
Canoe journeys or travel journeys is a way of us to practice our heritage and our tradition. Even if we don't have to travel in our canoes anymore, we still travel in our canoes, so that gives the youth an identity. When they identify with it, it takes them away from all that other social media, from the drugs and the alcohol, and be a part of something they love. We do it for our kids, and so when you see this, the other kids, their faces light up when they see the canoes, or they get in the canoe and they paddle, and the excitement is probably priceless when you see those young kids do that. So the sharing is a vital part of what we are as human beings, and sharing our way of life and our culture, and this has always been our way of life.
I like people to step out of their little box sometime, kind of open up. There's so many people, so many different culture, ethnicity out there to be learned, It's like the more that you learn, the more power you have.